Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make the most of the Araneo by meshing before the TLC comes out. I'm not sure if the TLC will affect the mechanics of the meshing, but assuming it will, I might as well show you the secret I've been gatekeeping since 2013. Firstly, you're gonna have to get yourself an Araneo. So a lot of people don't know this, but with the new update, the Araneo is now spawned. The new Asteroids update, Araneo is now spawned in Pearl Caves in the island. So you can actually find these Araneos by going to like a pearl cave like this one. And then when you go inside the pearl cave, you'll be able to find Araneos. So also with the new update, Araneos are now in the standard knockout tame. So if you want to, you could knock out Araneo with trank arrows and then feed it its new preferred food, which are now rockets. Okay, so now once you get your Araneo, you obviously want to saddle your Araneo. So, one tip that I have as a professional Araneo mesher is that you always want to pump oxygen and food on these things so that their webs can be more efficient. That's like the number one tip that I can have for you guys. And then you're gonna have to construct this kind of machine to help you with meshing your Araneo itself. You're gonna have to make like a little. It has to be strictly stone. The foundation and the ramps, they have to be made out of stone. And for the quarter ceilings, they have to be made out of metal. By the end of this, you need to have a fish basket, and I'll show you why. There's a really nifty trick with the fish basket and flame arrows when you combine them together. So when you hop on the Araneo, remember you need to have two ramps, a third one including the bottom one. So when you hop on the Araneo, you can get on top. You can get on the fish basket exactly like this. You have to get on the left-hand side of the fish basket. That's how you do it. There's no other way. You also have to use a primitive crossbow, and you also have to use flame arrows. So then you reload your crossbow. It has to be primitive. It has to do a specific amount of damage to the fish basket. You shoot the fish basket, and then if you dismount, you can check the fish basket has exactly 11 health. This is necessary. If it doesn't have 11 health, if it has 12 health, it won't work. If it has 10 health, it won't work. It has to have exactly 11 health. So when you get to the Araneo, you bring over to the fish trap in the middle side now. You flame it from the left hand side, and now you bring it to the middle side. So then you dismount. Okay, RG, not the time. Not the time, okay? So then there's one quarter ceiling here, right? You need to go to the second one. And once you go to the second one, you have to lay out a trilobite. Now the trilobite is taking the place of the Araneo when you initially flame arrowed it, and it's on the left hand side. You whistle passive and everything, and then you unclaim the trilobite. And then when you unclaim the trilobite, you're going to want to unclaim the Araneo as well. And you're going to be like, why am I doing this? Well, there's a secret, alright? And you're going to understand in a second. Okay. And then I'll leave the tribe. I'll claim the Araneo. Okay, I didn't mean to claim the trilobite. Okay, I'll unclaim the trilobite again. And then you'll notice I left the tribe. Oh, it still belongs to me. Okay, we can work with this anyways. The trilobite is not claimed, and that's what matters at the end. And then you're going to have to kill the trilobite. You're going to have to send the trilobite flying off with your Araneo. See? On paper, you're damaging the fish basket by 0.1 damage per bite. See? Initially had 12 health. I hit it exactly 10 times, and now it has 11 health. So then you hop on the Araneo, and then you realize that the Araneo is moving kind of funny now. And for good luck, you have to go to the trilobite, and then you have to click L2 on PlayStation. And when you click L2, this is why food is very important on the Araneo. It runs out of web very quickly. You click the web. See, you web the trilobite. Now the trilobite's also in the mesh on paper. The trilobite doesn't exist with us anymore. 1 second, I'll be right back. See? Now you realize the Araneo is moving kind of funny now that you webbed the trilobite and the machine did its job. And then you realize something funny. You can go down in the mesh now. It's crazy. Wildcard hasn't patched this yet. But you can just do this. And if you really wanted to, you could just go deep in Connor Cave itself. It's just that easy. Meshing has never been more easier now. See? I'm literally as deep as I want to be in the cave with the new Araneo meshing technology. See? I'm so deep in the cave. And the best part is, this isn't necessarily used for raiding. So once you get into the mesh with the Araneo, you're gonna have to use either cinematic crops, a Cosmo, or a tech suit. I'll just do wood for the sake of it. So once you get in the mesh, you can just build there, and then you can just live there, and it's that easy. And the best part is the mesh has an epic teleportation system. So whenever you want to leave, you just have to set up the machine again inside the mesh, and then you can teleport whenever you want. You just need to flame arrow your fish traps, and that's it. It's as easy as that.